Okay, we are live. Facebook is telling me that it's gone live, and good morning and happy Friday to everybody. Um, I know not only do our Ancient Oaks people get on the page here, but a lot of people otherwise tune in and dial in and watch our lives here from the Ancient Oaks Park office. I'm L.W. Smith. I'm the park manager. I guess there's a new law out, or the changes in the laws for parks and park managers that anytime there's an official piece of paper or something you're doing officially, you have to tell them your CAM license, license number 54173. So anyway, just to be on the safe side, I'll mention my CAM number. And Sig has joined us. Already 8 people are on here. Very good. Well, it's a Friday in June, our second Friday in June, and we're at already 83 degrees. It's a kind of a partially cloudy day today. Rain forecasted for 1 o'clock today. I saw on the weather app. This whole week, we've been getting either threatening rain or getting rain in the afternoon. So grass is getting greener, and with like I said, 90-degree days already, uh, grass is really starting to grow on us. So the guys are really busy on the crew. All right, to lead it off, we got a few people here, and of course, everybody that can watch it on the replay. We'll talk about the lunch on we're looking at next Thursday. Let's see, get this all straight and so they can see. And what's for lunch? We got po' boy sandwiches, Italians, and Donna and Tom Strode will be celebrating the 62nd anniversary, and they'll be hosting this lunch. So uh, next Thursday, $6. Let's see, what does it include? Pickle, pepperoni, well, pepper onicini, boy. Anyway, chips, dessert, and refreshments. That's no doubt an Italian word there. $6, no extra cost for a takeout container. Support the social committee and the people doing it, and come enjoy a good lunch. Clubhouse is air conditioned. Nice day. All right, let's see. They got that. Uh, Something that kind of occurred this week that got notice of, and I looked it up. And Florida Power and Light, uh, there's a price increases that took first on January 1st of this year, and nobody really possibly noticed it because, oh, I don't know about the regular. I didn't notice my power bill going up, but for people, the minimum to keep your power on a lot or house, was a minimum charge of, I believe it was $12 to keep your power on and not have to turn it back on when you came back, or if you're gone for the season for whatever amount of time. But apparently, or not apparently, by the release I read and what people's bills have been getting, that has now the minimum charge is $25. The reason they did that was for that many people are putting in solar and they're buying back power from them, but for their infrastructure, they needed to have the minimum charge there so that they were getting their money back for them to be able to be connected to the power grid. Uh, Now, as far as I know, we had one resident, Joe Smith. What he did is that he said that he disconnected his power, and so he shut off his power to his. I believe he said he had an empty lot. I don't think he shut off the power to his house, because typically, if you leave your air on to maintain to keep the moisture out of there, you're gonna get a bill of about 20 some bucks anyway, maybe 20. Well, this would be minimum 25 now. But anyway, uh, you guys will have to tell me about how much you've been paying when you've been gone on an empty house. Maybe it's been about $30. But anyway, he disconnected his power for the months that he's not going to be here. Excuse me. And they will charge $9 to turn the power back on when he gets back or when he needs the power back on. So that was something wanted to make mention of here. That's one solution he came of, not having to pay that higher charge for, especially on an empty lot. Nobody using it, nobody there, and no electricity being used. Don't have a lot of other items this week where it's been kind of a, we're trying to catch up on some projects. We got the pretty much the remodeling done in the kitchen here for the office, so we have actually a little bit of a small break room, and it's a lot handier for those of us that bring our lunches in and be able to eat our lunches here instead of having to go out. So that's been going on, guys. Like I said, grass is starting to grow, so they're busy with the mowing, and so that's where we are on that. We did have a storm go through. I warned everybody about it last Friday on the live, and that, lucky for us in Okeechobee, any effects from the storm mainly went south of us. Miami got hit a little harder, and as I've been watching the weather this week, storms have still been rolling through there pretty good this week. They've been hit quite a bit more with a lot more rain and flooding and power outages. I happened to be on a Zoom call yesterday with the University of Florida, having to catch up on my CEUs for what they call a limited commercial landscape maintenance license, so that you can spray Roundup legally for somebody else and keep that license up to have the CEUs. But with the storm, pretty much here we didn't really have any wind. I think Friday night was the worst of the wind that came through. And at my house, I had a couple small limbs, that dead limbs fall off the oak trees, and we had a couple limbs here, small stuff, and a few palm fronds, but basically nothing happened. But once again, we've encouraged people to make sure that their places, if you aren't here, and especially if you did not prepare your place, that please do so. Otherwise, we have been going around, and if we have to tie stuff up because you're not here and you didn't take care of it, it may not, how do you say, the guys aren't going to be as particular and fussy as the homeowner, because they're just trying to get it done, and it was your responsibility to take care of it. So that's where that is. No storm damage. I did get a call. Well, this has been going on for a while now, because well over a couple months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, we sighted an iguana on the property. And well, Francisco's calling me. I better take it. Just hold on just a minute. Yes, Francisco. You should have called. Okay. All right. All right. Bye. Okay. All right. Okay. Iguana showed up. They're mainly have a problem south of us, but I've heard reports of them being around here, and we hadn't we heard of it being sighted once or twice. But then Vicki Green told me that had been starting to hang around on her back porch. Well, actually, what she saw was some damage on her bank over there on the canal. So we set a trap up for it, and then it's avoided it for a couple of days. But I got something to show you here. This is what we just got out of there this morning. There we go. Say hi, buddy. Yep, there he is. He fell for the mango. He couldn't resist it, so there we go. So it's unfortunately, the guy, we no want an iguana in the park. The hearing committee's got a couple questions for you. See what violations you've done. So there we are. we caught the sucker. We'll have to get them dispatched or dispatch them. They a little bit of a note on them. They are invasive. They burrow in banks and tear up yards, and they love flowers and any fruit, and they'll decimate trees. That, from what I've learned and checking that one out, that is a female. And when they lay eggs, they lay anywhere from 30 to 70 eggs, and they hatch out 90 days later, and you got the little green ones about that big. Eventually, they get the size of that one down there, and doing millions and millions of dollars worth of damage to the ecosystem here in Florida. And they tend to be more urbans rather than what you call it wild, because what they like the flowers and the fruits, and so that's why they end up being an urban. And I guess also less predators, less. There won't be a fox or a raccoon, even less gators. Gators, I'm sure, would enjoy a meal of them if they catch them. But anyway, so yep, no one iguana, and we'll get that taken care of. Now I don't really have, like I said, this is kind of a short one today. We got anybody on there with any questions or anything? Because we'll get going here. Not much other to relay. It's a beautiful day this morning, and things are going good. And park's still looking real nice, and I said more projects. Supply chain problems are still affecting us. We got one pedestal replaced yesterday, but we sure hope that the pedestals that require the bigger amperage, the 150 or whatever 150 amp and 200 amp service are going to be almost near impossible to find in the short term. So there we are on that. And let's see how many people said hi. We got Sig said hi. Good morning to Nancy. Charlotte, good morning to you. Judy, good morning to you. And there we are. So enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, and you all take care. And we'll catch you on the next one. In the meantime, live long and prosper. Next time around. We'll see y'all.